Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Thoughts on Education interview of Professor S. Narayanan, who is the Pro Vice Chancellor of VIT Vellore. Very warm welcome to everyone and also to Professor Narayanan here. Just a brief about Professor Narayanan. He has been into the education field for over 35 years now and has a teaching experience of over 33 years and has been associated with Vellore Institute of Technology for over 35 years. And right now he is the Pro Vice Chancellor for VIT Vellore campus. Very warm welcome, sir. And so we would like to start with the questions. The very first question for you is, we want to ask about Vellore Institute of Technology. So what makes VIT a university of choice? So how is it different from the other top-notch private universities which are offering a similar course?
At the outset, I would like to thank College Dunia for giving this excellent opportunity to VIT. I would also like to thank our Honorable Chancellor Dr. G. Vishwanathan and our Vice President for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Siddharth, for this wonderful question again. As we all know, VIT is considered to be one of the best private universities in the country. Why considered to be? It is the best private university in the country. What are the various factors? I will list out the factors. The first factor and the foremost factor is institution of eminence. You might be aware, the Government of India has recognized only 20 institutions in the country, 10 public institutions and 10 private institutions as Institution of Eminence, IOE. I am very proud to tell you that VIT is one among the 10 private institutions of IOE. The mandate given by the government is these IOEs, they have to become one of the top 500 universities of the world in the next 10 years. But VIT's vision is we got to become one of the top 500 universities in the world in the next 5 years. We are working toward that. We are going to realize that. The next factor is NIRF ranking. All of you might be aware, Government of India is ranking all the institutions under various categories the last 5 years. Under the engineering category, VIT is ranked as #1 private university the last 5 years. This year, among the engineering institutions category, our rank is 13. Only IITs and NITs are ahead of us. Among private players, we are #1. And ARIA ranking, couple of years back, VIT has been ranked as #1 among the private institutes under ARIA ranking also. Our Chancellor has received the ranking or the award from the President of India. If you look at the global ranking, world ranking, QS world ranking, if you look at the subject ranking, subject areas like electrical and electronics engineering, computer science and engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical and manufacturing engineering. In all these subjects, in the last couple of years, VIT is in the range of under 500 in the QS World Ranking. In the THE, Times Higher Education Ranking also, in the subjects like electrical and electronics and also computer science and engineering, we are below 500. And if you look at the Shanghai ranking, in the last couple of years, only 15 Indian institutions, they have come in the category of 1 to 1,000 in the Shanghai ranking. I'm very proud to tell you that VIT is one among the 15 Indian institutions and VIT's rank is 801 to 900. Like that, in the national accreditations also, if you look at the NAC accreditation, VIT is one among the very few institutions in the country which has gone for 3 cycles for NAC accreditation. We have got the highest grades, A grades, in the last 2 cycles. This year, we are going for the 4th cycle. Not only national accreditation, international accreditations also. VIT is the first Indian institution to get the international accreditation from Institution of Engineering and Technology, UK, long back in the year 2005 itself. The prestigious ABET accreditation board for engineering and technology, ABET accreditation from USA. I'm very proud to tell you that VIT is again the first Indian institution to get this prestigious ABET accreditation from USA for our BTech programs. We have got it in 2009 itself. Almost all our BTech programs are accredited by ABET. If you look at the infrastructure, we have got excellent infrastructure on par with any other institution in the country. We have got highly sophisticated facilities in all the laboratories, smart classrooms, conference halls, auditorium with very good facilities, and hygienic hostels. Some of our hostels, they are like 5-star hotels. And we have got centrally air-conditioned hostels. We provide multi-cuisine foods also. If you look at the sports facilities, we have got all the facilities on campus. Outdoor stadium with 400 meters track and indoor stadiums, Olympic standard swimming pools, both in the men's hostel and ladies hostel. You name any game, any sport, we have got grounds in VIT. In addition to that, we have got highly qualified and experienced faculty. Many of our faculty members are trained abroad and they are coming out with a lot of research in terms of research publications and research projects. In addition to that, we have got more than 200 professional societies and clubs. You name any society, IEEE, Computer Society of India, Society of Automotive Engineers, we got in VIT. You name any club, music club, dance club, any literary association, English Literary Association, Tamil Literary, Telugu Literary, Hindi Literary, we got in VIT. All our students are encouraged to take part in all these activities. And they have to do one course also, 2-credit course under extracurricular activities. We are looking at the holistic development. Moreover, we are conducting 2 major festivals. One is called as Rivera. Rivera, the sports and cultural festival, which is supposed to be one of the best fests in the country, which attracts more than 30,000 students. The other fest is Tech Fest, Gravitas. Like that, I can go on and on. Why VIT is considered as the university of choice.
All right. So thanks a lot for adding value on that. So coming on to the next question. So now I want to talk about curriculum. So VIT follows a more Western approach when it comes to scheduling of classes, where students are allowed to pick and choose their courses, their teachers, the timings at the start of every semester. So I think this is also known as a fully flexible credit system. So can you tell us more about this?
Thank you, Siddharth. You know more about our academic system. I'm very happy about that. You talked about fully flexible credit system, which is known as FFCS. In fact, it is a trademark for VIT. This gives a lot of freedom, lot of flexibility to the students. The students, they can select their own courses, their own faculty members, their own timings, their own timetables. If they don't like morning classes, they can register for afternoon classes. If they don't like Professor Narayanan, they can go for Professor Siddharth. And they have got all the freedom. They can do any course under any professor. This freedom is there. This, as you have already pointed out, rightly pointed out, this system is there only Western universities. Many of our Indian universities are not following this FFCS, fully flexible credit system. But VIT, we have started following this in the year 2008 itself. Under this system, the students, they can take any course. For example, BTech Mechanical Engineering student, they can take a course from biotechnology, from humanities, from sciences, and so on. Because of this flexibility, the students, they can register either less number of credits or more number of credits. If he is a slow learner, he can go in for lesser number of credits. If he is a fast learner, if he is a student, he can go in for 27 credits. an intelligent student, he can complete all these theory courses, all the practical and lab courses within 3 years. And the final year, he can concentrate on the project work. In addition to that, he can concentrate on his higher studies and placement. He can go for training for placement, GRE training, GATE, and so on. So he can utilize his time very effectively. In addition to that, we have got one more option called add or drop. The registration is taking place during the vacation period. After registration, they come to the campus, they attend the classes. The first 4 days, they attend the classes. If they are not interested in that particular subject, in that particular course, in that particular faculty, they can drop and they can add one more course. That facility is there. In addition to that, they have got some more options like minors. For example, BTech Mechanical Engineering student, he can do 18 credits in extra and he can get a degree, BTech Mechanical Engineering with minor in Computer Science and Engineering, which will be very useful to him. Another option is specialization. A BTech Mechanical Engineering student, he can do 18 credits extra, and he can get a degree, BTech Mechanical Engineering with minor in AIML. Like that, lot of flexibility is there. That's why we call it as fully flexible credit system.
All right. So thank you very much, sir. So in continuation to this, we have seen that VIT focuses a lot on international tie-ups and runs a special program called ITP, which is International Transfer Program, that enables students to complete the last 2 years of their bachelor's degree in an international university. So can you please tell us more about this?
Yeah, internalization is a key factor at VIT. VIT has signed a MOU with more than 300 universities across the globe. I will come back to that. You asked about ITP, International Transfer Program. It's a unique program again at VIT. Under this program, the students, especially the BTech students, they can do 2 years coursework at VIT, first year and second year at VIT. They can go to any of the partner universities in the countries like US, UK, Australia, and some European countries also. They can go to these partner universities. They can do their third year and final year there. And the credits which they have earned in VIT will be transferred there, and they will get the degree from these universities. In US, we have arrangements or partnership with many universities like Purdue University, Rochester Institute of Technology, State University of New York, Binghamton, IUPA, and so on. In UK, City University of London, Queen Mary University of London, Plymouth University, and so on. If you look at Australia, Australian National University, Deakin University, and other universities we have understanding. In European universities also we have understanding. In addition to that, this facility is available for almost all the branches of engineering. For example, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, electronics engineering and communication engineering, computer science and engineering, biotechnology, chemical engineering. For all these branches, this facility is available. I have already told you that VIT has signed a MOU with more than 300 universities. We have faculty exchange and student exchange. Faculty from these universities, they visit VIT. Every year, more than 200 faculty members, they visit VIT. They stay at VIT for 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Some of them, they even stay for 1 full semester. They teach courses. They give a lot of exposure, international exposure to our students. Student exchange is also there. Many students from foreign universities or partner universities, they come to VIT for doing some courses as well as projects also. In VIT, we have more than 2,000 international students from 60 countries. We have got another feature, distinct feature, which is called as SAP, Semester Abroad Program. Under this Semester Abroad Program, VIT is selecting every year more than 200 students. VIT is sending these students to all these universities, partner universities. VIT is supporting for their travel. And these partner universities, they are not charging anything. Some of these universities, they are giving even accommodation and food free. they get very good international exposure, which will be very useful for them for doing their international programs, especially their higher studies at the international university. In addition to that, VIT is conducting a lot of international conferences and seminars. Many professors from all these partner universities and other universities also, they are visiting VIT and they are interacting with the students. So, students at VIT, they are getting very good international exposure. So many of them, they are going abroad for doing their higher studies, especially our BTech students. Normally, 15 to 20% of our BTech students, they are going abroad for doing their higher studies. This is about our international programs.
All right. So thanks a lot, sir. So now I would like to ask about research scenario. So what we have seen is like VIT remains as one of the top institutions in the country in terms of the number of research papers produced every year. So how does VIT encourage students to take up research along with their studies? So how is that done?
Again, a very good question. International ranking agencies and also national ranking agencies, they are giving a lot of importance for research. VIT is also giving a lot of importance for research. VIT is encouraging, motivating the students as well as the faculty members to go in for more research. VIT is giving seed grant every year to a tune of around 5 crores. It is given as seed grant to the faculty members. Faculty members, especially the new faculty members, they write proposals, they conduct experiments, and they submit project proposals to all funding agencies, government funding agencies, like Department of Science and Technology, DST, DBT, Department of Biotechnology, ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. They get funding. They do projects. These projects are conducted in the laboratories. Students are involved in all these projects. They get very good exposure. In addition to that, VIT is giving a lot of funding to the students also. Every year, around 1 crore is allocated as budget for students' projects, students' development, for developing products. So students are encouraged to do research. Not only this, in the curriculum also, there are a lot of aspects which is encouraging the research. There is one aspect called URE, undergraduate research experience. Instead of doing a project, the students, they can do some research. They can publish a paper in a good journal. That will be considered as a project. And in our unique academic system, we encourage project-based learning, case-based learning, etc. All these projects, most of the projects at least, they have been converted as research papers and they are published. So students are encouraged to come out with more research papers. So like that, students are getting a lot of opportunities. As I told you earlier, many international conferences are conducted at VIT. So many professors, they are coming here. Our students are encouraged to present papers in all these conferences. They get very good exposure for research also. In addition to that, VIT is encouraging the faculty members, especially the students, to go abroad and present research papers. Like this, a lot of encouragement is given to students. They are supported to go in for more research. Because of this, they are doing very good in the research also, which is very useful for them to go in for higher studies in the universities abroad. This is about the research encouragement given to the students at VIT.
Okay, so great to know about the research part. So now moving from research to placements. Now. So a lot of students want to know about the placement scenario, as placements is one of the key factors which students and even parents take into consideration while selecting any university or college. So maybe can you talk more about the placement scenario at VIT?
Yeah, I told you that placement is a major strength of VIT. Career Development Center at VIT is doing a very good job. All our engineering students, they are placed on campus every year. VIT is creating national records for placement. The last 8 years, VIT has created Limca Book of Records consecutively for placement. Even during this pandemic time also, even this year also, the placement scenario is very good. More than 600 companies, they have visited virtually as on date. More than 8,700 offers have been given as on date. 5,200 students, they have been placed already. And if you look at the IT majors like Cognizant, TCS, Infosys, they have given maximum offers this year also. IT service companies like Exaware, they are also giving, this year also, they have given lot of offers. In VIT, all the students, they are given 3 opportunities. The first opportunity is IT offer. The second one, we call it as dream offer. That is, if the CTC is more than 5.5 lakhs. Then the third one is super dream offers. If the CTC is more than 10.5 lakhs. This year, Wipro and VIT, we have created a record in the dream offers. Last year also, we have created the same record. We have beaten our own records. In the super dream offers also, this year, companies like Microsoft, PayPal, achieved DShaw, all these companies, they have given a lot of offers. Microsoft, this year they have recruited 7 students with a maximum salary of 44 lakhs. That is the highest package a student has received this year. In addition to that, for the master students, especially MTech students and MSc students, we are getting very good internship offers also, which will be converted as placement later. This year, more than 190 companies, they have given internship offers. We have got more than 1,500 offers. Like this, year on year, we are creating records. In the last 2 years, during this pandemic period also, we are doing very well. Last year, more than 700 companies have visited. This year, more than 650 companies have visited. As I told you, 8,700 offers have been given and 5,200 students, they have been placed. This is the placement scenario at VIT.
So great to know about the same. So given your wide experience, so one last question for you. So what is the one piece of advice that you would like to give to any aspiring student? So what would that be?
Yeah. Stay strong, stay positive, and never give up. This is a quote from Roy T. Bennett. The best example for this quote will be the Honorable Chancellor of VIT, Dr. G. Vishwanathan. Because of him only, this institution, VIT, has come to this level. All youngsters, all students, they emulate him as a role model. Definitely, they can come up in their life. All the best to all of them. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you, College Dunia. Thank you, Siddharth, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for connecting. Thanks for your valuable time.
Thank you. Thank you, Siddharth.